Well, that was a little disappointing, wasn't it? In case you missed it, the NHL did its draft lottery tonight, and the Flames did not win the lottery. We did not move up to first overall pick. That would have been absolutely fantastic, but that was unfortunately not the case. Our draft position has been revealed. No matter what, no matter where we were going to end up picking in the top 10, it was going to be a huge cornerstone for this rebuild and for the future of the franchise. We will get into all of that and more in this video, but first I want to welcome you to Flames Digest. I'm Mark Griffith. If you're new around here and you love the Flames, make sure you subscribe because just over 20% of the people watching are subscribed. So if you want to stay up to date on all the latest news, updates, reports, and rumors revolving around the Calgary Flames, then make sure you join the fastest growing community of Flames fans on the internet. We would love to welcome you to the Flames Digest family. But let's, without further ado, dive right into this amazing news of the draft position being revealed from the lottery. Yes, there were slim chances of the Flames winning the lottery. They had a 5% chance at getting the first overall pick, and let's just say we fell into the other 95%. In fact, the NHL Draft Lottery in general was a bit of a dud in the way that the picks ended up going out. But let's focus on the Flames here. Calgary is not winning the draft lottery this year. Flames are locked in at 9th overall for the 2024 NHL draft. So still a top 10 pick. The Flames did finish with the 9th worst record, and we're kind of expected to get the 9th overall pick. And guess what? That is exactly what happened. So the Flames have had quite a few top 10 picks in their past, and let's just say a lot of them have not hit. Actually, let's jump into that right now. Here's a nice tweet from In the Dome on Twitter, and they said former Flames top 10 picks with the facepalm emoji. So this is since 1992. How have some of the Flames top 10 picks gone? Well, the highest overall pick in Flames history was number 4. Sam Bennett did not work out in Calgary, unfortunately. A lot better down in Florida now. That was a bit of a miss. Corey Stillman, you know, a decent NHL career, but not what you'd expect from a 6th overall. I personally don't even know that guy in 1997. I know I'm going to get absolutely flamed for that, but that is still before I was even born. Rico Fata, infamously, at 6th overall in 1998, a bit of a dud. Sean Monahan, not a dud. Honestly, a hit. He was a good center for the Flames for a while, but maybe not quite what you'd expect from a 6th overall. Matthew Tkachuk, home run. That was a great pick. The couple of picks before him, as we know, were terrible. The Flames really did well there. A little bit of a typo there. That should say 2016, not 2,106. If Matthew Tkachuk is drafted again, then that just shows how far technology has gone. 2000, Brent Cron at number 9. Definitely did a lot more in media than in his NHL career. I don't want to call it a dud because I really like him, but bit of a miss there from the drafting. 2003, Dion Phaneuf also at 9. Looked great while he was a Flame. You know, kind of went through some drama and stuff. But pretty dang good for a 9th overall pick. We know what happened in his career once he went to Toronto and then later Ottawa and LA. And in 2002, Eric Nystrom at 10. That is another miss. So the Flames really have not had great picks in the top 10 in their history. It has not been promising, but let's hope with a brand new, well, not brand new, but different looking managerial team and hopefully different scouts, that the Flames will definitely do what is right here at 9th overall. And in case you missed it here, I'll show you a little screen grab of the full draft lottery and what the draft positions are looking like. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Classic Mark. Here we go. So Flames, as you can see there, bottom left down at 9th. It kind of shows that, man, since there was no movement in the draft lottery at all, this is the exact positioning it was going into the lottery. So who won had the best chances and none of the other positions changed. Kind of shows that Calgary, it's too bad that they won some of those games towards the end. They were kind of in the same realm as Montreal, Utah, well, Arizona at the time, Ottawa, and Seattle, and all ended up getting more points than them, or at least lost the tiebreakers in this case. Which is too bad. They could have had a higher pick. But either way, 9th is nothing to be sad about. San Jose wins it, so it shows that it's not rigged for Chicago. A lot of people, I think, would have been up in arms had Chicago won this draft lottery and been very, very upset with the NHL. So it's almost a good thing San Jose won. I know it's within the Pacific Division, but, I mean, they were easily the worst team. Definitely deserved that first overall pick. And then, of course, Calgary there in 9th that we care about. And the big question now that we know that we don't have the first overall pick and are not going to get the chance to take Macklin Celebrini, the big question for Flames fans is, can the Flames take Tij? Are they in a position where they'll be able to get the great next Iginla, or the next great Iginla, I should say? Just this past week, we saw Tij Iginla win gold with Team Canada at the U18 World Men's Championships. And we saw Jerome pose in there with their Ferda #1 signs up after getting the gold. Super, super cool. But is 9th overall enough to grab Tij? Will he go before that? Chances are he might. And that's just the honest truth. His draft stock through this past year with the Kelowna Rockets and now through this international tournament has skyrocketed. He is so good. And it'll be interesting to see if other teams have seen what us Flames fans have seen. I know most Flames fans would love to draft him. That being said, get the best available. I'm sure heading up to the draft, I will be making a bunch of videos about prospects and certain players that the Flames could end up drafting. I won't get into that too much in this video. I'll just focus on Tij for this chapter here. But it would be super cool if they could get Tij. But I don't know. 9th might not be high enough to grab Iginla. He is that good. It's crazy how much his stock has just elevated this past season. And I really hope the Flames do take him if he's available. That being said, get the best of what is available, but we'll get into that in future videos, I am sure. Now let's get into a message from Oliver Kylington. He posted it on Instagram yesterday. I would have included it in the video yesterday, but it was actually posted after I recorded yesterday. But it's super wholesome and nice and just great to see. As we know, Kylington was just nominated as a finalist for the Bill Masterton Trophy for resilience, perseverance, dedication to hockey, which was great because Kylington came back from a long break from hockey to work on his mental health and deal with some of his past trauma, which he has overcome and has come back to hockey from, which is so nice to see. We see so many stories like this ending the bad way. Kylington did what was right, and now he has spoken out on social media. So here we go. Firstly, I want to express my sincere gratitude to you, my fans, my family, and my friends for being with me throughout my journey. Over the last 2 years, I've begun the journey of dismantling trauma from my past that have been present since my childhood. Trauma that I, myself, didn't know was there because I did not have the tools to face them. I'm thankful for the trust given to me by you, my fans, you, my family, you, my friends, my team, and the whole Calgary Flames organization to go on this journey and knowing I will come back better for it. Lastly, if there is anyone out there struggling with your mental health, this message is for you. I urge you to seek help and to work through it. In doing this, you will hopefully, just like me, find peace and be able to get back to the things you cherish in life. For me, that is hockey. I'm back, Oliver Kylington. What an amazing message. We kind of got insight into what he was going through and that he was able to battle it. Got the help he needed, which is so vital in these situations. And then a message for people going through mental health issues themselves to really put that at the forefront and deal with them, talk to someone, really make sure that you're okay. It's okay to not be okay, but just make sure that you're talking to someone and getting it dealt with. So great. Kylington, I'm sure, will be, a motivational speaker in the future. Hopefully he can take home the Masterton Trophy as well, just to really not that he needs an award for it, but just to show that, the hard work does pay off if you put mental health at the forefront of your life. What a message from Kylington. I'm so glad he's part of this organization, and I really hope the Flames do choose to sign him just because he is that great of a guy. Now let's wrap up this video with the comment of the day, everyone's favorite part of the day. This one revolves around yesterday's video of, some of the conditional picks going on that involve the Flames in the playoffs still from the Lindholm trade, Tanev trade. I know there was one in the Hanifin trade that obviously didn't pan out because Vegas got eliminated, but I like this comment here from Tater Nuts 1, a regular here on the channel. More picks are good picks. I want as many as possible to restock the farm system and grow the Flames roster. I'm totally rooting for Dallas and Vancouver, shockingly. Picks are like gold. Yes, it might be a little bit funny for Flames fans to be full-on cheering for Vancouver to make the Western Conference final, but we get a higher pick, and then, of course, with Dallas, if they make the Stanley Cup final, we just get a pick. If they don't, we don't get that pick. So, yes, cheer for those teams. We want more picks, whether we use them to draft players and build up the farm team like you're saying there, Tater, or if we use them as assets for future trades. That is also amazing. The picks are great, and it makes sense in the mind of a Flames fan to cheer for those teams going forward. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you like what you saw here today, and have a wonderful rest of your day.